Hello everyone and welcome to the full story. That feels almost like a movie, but it happened to one of the greatest voices we've ever known. Imagine being at the very top of the world, having the #1 records, the fame, and the velvet voice that everyone loved. That was Al Green in 1974. But in one single night that world was shattered. Many people know he became a minister, but very few know the heartbreaking reason why he walked away. Al was a man of deep faith even when he was singing soul music. He often felt a tug-of-war in his heart between the glamour of being a superstar and the quiet life of the church. But on October 18, 1974, that tug-of-war ended in tragedy. Al was at his home in Memphis with a woman named Mary Woodson. Mary was someone Al had known for a few weeks, but she was carrying a lot of secret pain. She wanted a commitment that Al wasn't ready to give. She had even asked him to marry her that night, and when he declined, something inside her simply broke. What happened next is difficult to hear, but it changed music history. While Al was in the bath, Mary, lost in her anguish, assaulted him with boiling water, causing him terrible second-degree burns. But the true tragedy was what happened moments later in the next room. Mary, unable to live with the pain of her situation, sadly took her own life. It left Al not just physically scarred, but spiritually broken. He kept asking himself, how did it come to this? Now you might wonder, did he stop singing right then and there? Not quite. Al actually spent the next few years trying to keep both lives going. He released 3 more soul albums and he still performed. But he wasn't the same. Then in 1979 another sign came. During a concert in Cincinnati he actually fell off the stage. He wasn't badly hurt, but to Al it was the final message from above. He said, "That's it." He retired from the sinful soul stage and devoted himself entirely to his church, the Full Gospel Tabernacle in Memphis. For the next 20 years, if you wanted to hear Al Green, you had to go to church. He became a legendary gospel singer, winning 8 Grammys for his religious music. It wasn't until much later, in the late 80s and 90s, that he slowly started to share his soul voice with the world again. He realized that God gave him that voice to heal people, no matter what kind of song he was singing. Thank you for being here with me on Soul and Satin to remember this powerful story. It reminds us that even through the darkest tragedies, a person can find a new path. Please do subscribe so you don't miss more stories of the heart behind the music. I look forward to our next intriguing story.